And today we are graced yet again for the second week in a row from someone from Chicago Theological Seminary. Dr. Ken Stone is here. Professor Stone is from Chicago Theological Seminary. We will introduce him formally, but Dr. Buchanan Crowder was with us last week and did a wonderful job. And so we want to tell you a little bit about Chicago Theological Seminary. In the mid-19th century, a pastor from the Congregational Church in Batavia, Illinois, drove his carriage north through the Fox River Valley on the western side to meet his fellow congregational pastor at the Congregational Church in St. Charles, Illinois. Feeling that the fine graduate schools of the eastern United States did not adequately prepare pastors for the life on the prairie. Mid-19th century, the prairie was kind of tough. We were on the fringes then. So these pastors decided that they wanted a prairie seminary to train prairie pastors. So they began to envision what would become Chicago Theological Seminary and established it in the boom town at that time of Chicago, Illinois. Since that time, Chicago Theological Seminary has been a beacon of faith in Chicago for 170 years. The school has courageously, over the time, educated women before it was common, educated minorities before it was acceptable, provided theological underpinnings for civil rights and marched in the civil rights movement, including giving Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. A Master's of Divinity degree, and Jesse Jackson was a student there and a longtime supporter and process person with Chicago Theological Seminary. They also provided a safe environment for the training of LGBTQA+ pastors and professors and others, and a great benefit to all of us. Two of your current pastors, Reverend Gloyak, the handsome gentleman behind me here, and Dr. Knipfer, are each graduates of Chicago Theological Seminary. Some of your former pastors, as well as I, served as trustees of this fine institution of higher learning, and many lay people of this congregation have served and aided CTS in its ministry. That's how we call it CTS. Chicago Theological Seminary sounds too highfalutin, I think. So together, we as Union Church pray for Chicago Theological Seminary and ask God's blessings upon the faculty, the staff, the students, and the trustees of this educational ministry. Thanks be to God for Chicago Theological Seminary and for the way it has blessed and impacted the church at large.